Hey, what is going on, guys? FL-bspeer here, and welcome to another Destiny 2 video. Now, real quick, I want to show you guys this crazy clip that I got last night, and then we're going to talk about it in today's video, so check it out. Alright guys, you witnessed it firsthand. You guys have seen I killed a golden gun hunter out of their super with one shot from a hand cannon. Now, in this video, we're going to talk about how that's even possible. So if you guys enjoy this video, do me a favor, drop a like down below. Share this video with all of your friends so we can show everybody this crazy feat. And be sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new here for more Destiny 2 content. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into today's video. Alright, so obviously the hand cannon we're talking about is the Sturm. Now, if you guys don't remember, back in the Go Fast update, the Sturm received a buff from the exotic weapons tuning pass. Now, what they did, they basically made it to where Sturm could actually 2-tap in the Crucible, meaning if you shoot them in the head twice, they actually die. Now, the way that this is even possible is by using Drang, which is Sturm's counterpart. It's the sidearm with Rampage, and they kind of pair together really well. If you were able to get a kill with Drang, it would then load an overcharged bullet into Sturm, and if you got a headshot with that overcharged bullet and followed up with another headshot, you could 2-tap in the Crucible. It's been like that for months, and it's actually a really good combo. I started using it personally, and it's one of my favorite loadouts to run in the Crucible. However, with this week's update, the 2.0 patch, the pre-Forsaken launch, they basically upped themselves once again for the Sturm. They introduced the time to kill changes, making overall weapons do more damage, which means you kill them a lot quicker, and it's making it a lot simpler to 2-tap with the Sturm. And in this video, we're going to show you how you can 2-tap really easily, which ranges, which damage drop-offs, as well as how you can 1-tap in the Crucible. So let's get into it. Alright, so first things first, to actually 1-tap in the Crucible, as you saw in the clip earlier, I'm going to show you a bunch of clips doing it. We were messing around in private matches. All you need to do, and it's actually pretty easy for the most part, is you need to be on a Warlock, you need to have an Empowering Rift, and you need to have the Sturm and the Drang. Now what you want to do is you want to get a kill with Drang. It's going to load that overcharged round into Sturm, and then what you need to do is you need to pop an Empowering Rift, stand in the rift, and then get a headshot with that overcharged round. That's going to do 204 to the head, which is a instant kill. Now, if you are not in the Empowering Rift, the normal damage numbers now is going to be 170 to the head, and then even a body shot will actually 2-tap them now. But we hopped into some private matches to test out the damage numbers, but I wanted to show you guys how easy it is to actually do this, and it's actually a viable tactic in the Crucible right now. Alright, so we hopped into private matches to do a bunch of tests for damage numbers, range drop-offs, and different setups to figure out how viable this strategy would actually be. So we found out quite a few things actually. So it seems that 33 meters is actually the range drop-off where you start to see it. What that means is anything closer than 33 meters is going to do the same amount of damage. Anything farther away is you're going to start to see that damage drop-off and the damage numbers decrease. You're able to 3-tap if you get precision hits. One precision hit at 33 meters normally is going to do 91 damage, and if you get a body hit, it's going to do 50, which means you can 2-tap to the head and one body shot and you'll still kill them. Normal 3-tap. Next setup we did at the 33 meter mark was an overcharged round from the Drang. So if you get a precision hit, it's going to do 168 damage to the head, and then you can follow up with another precision hit, which will be 91 damage, which means they're dead. They're way dead. But what's crazy about these time to kill changes is now, instead of 2-tapping to the head, you can actually, if you get the overcharged bullet to connect, you can 2-tap with that headshot and a body shot, which does 90 damage. That's crazy amount of damage, and it's actually pretty forgiving because now you can 2-tap pretty easily and pretty consistently with the Sturm. Now, another thing we wanted to test out, within the 33 meter range, if you just use a rift without the overcharge, it actually does 109 precision hit damage, which means yes, that is a 2-tap with the Sturm without the overcharge. Just by popping an Empowering Rift and standing in it, you can get 109 to the head. That's all within the 33 meter range, of course, and then of course you saw earlier, if you have the overcharge and the rift within that 33 meter range, it's going to do 204 damage to the head. Alright, so now we know that 33 meters or closer is going to be the sweet spots for the Sturm. We did do a few more testing to try and figure stuff out. So at the 37 meter mark, we were doing 79 damage to the head, which means at 37 meters out, it's still a 3-tap to kill with the Sturm. Now, this is obviously means that if you're at 37 meters and you use a rift, you can still 3-tap with the rift active. That also means with the overcharge, same thing, you're able to 3-tap within that 37 meter range. So we wanted to test how far out this would go. Basically, we got to about 40 meters, and with a rift, just the rift, not the overcharge, it was doing 63 precision hit damage. Now, what that means is I think that you could actually overcharge 3-tap at 40 meters out, which is an insane number for a hand cannon, especially given the fact that 33 meters is the ideal range as far as it can go. Now, we did test it out on the Titan. He was running a Sunbreaker. He had 7 resilience, but within the 33 meter range, I popped a rift, had my overcharge, and I was not able to do 200 damage to the head. So that kind of rules out the Titans. We didn't really test the Warlocks, but I think it was just a really lucky hit, to be honest. That clip in the beginning where I knocked the Gunslinger out of his super, I think the fact that I had the rift, I had the overcharge round, and that he was a hunter, because I don't believe Gunslinger gives you any additional defense when you're in your super. I think that's why I was actually able to do it. Alright guys, but that's going to be it from me for this video. Let me know your thoughts down below. Do you think this is crazy and it should be nerfed? Are you okay with it? Like, what do you think? Because I know I'm going to be rocking Sturm and Drang on my Warlock in the Crucible. So if you see a Warlock with Sturm, I would actually be afraid. That's it from me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you're new here, share this video with your friends. Let everyone know about the Sturm and Drang combo with the Warlock and Crucible. Let me know your thoughts down below, and subscribe if you're new here for more Destiny 2 content. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.